welcome to the Global Channeling Practice. It is February 3rd, 2024, and we are glad to have you here with us again. And we're going to get started with some light language, starting with Wendy. So go ahead, Wendy, whenever you're ready.
Thank you very much. And I'm ready. The energy's already hit me. Actually, this room is very high vibing today. There's like a lot of energy, and I feel it literally throughout my entire body, and I'm like feeling it at the top back of my head. So that's very exciting. Atahiena nuru tuhira pa ito tudiena ra kahi juera pa ina tukuyena ma ito tukuyena ita tukuyena ma ireti itikriero tutuya ma da ta inendu gutikuyena mana ta tukuyera pa tukuyeta tukuyena ma tukuyera ma ritni tukuyeri tudurretni tukuyeni retni ka bat tukuyera man tukuyera da iro tutuyena nia Anniroto. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. One moment. These energies, we've been talking to about the pulse, the pulsing. And yes, it has been brought into your awareness for good reason and good measure. This pulse is the way that the energy, the light beams are coming into Earth and throughout the galaxy these days. As this energy is coming forward and pulsing, you will be feeling these in various ways and measures within your physical being. Some may be new experiences that you haven't felt before. They may be pressure. They may be, yes, the zaps, the zings, the tingling that you more than likely have felt before. And if not, they may be new to you. Be at ease, be in grace as these codings come to you. Some of the faster light language that this channel was doing was to incorporate many of the new earth codings so that you will be attuned to the higher vibrational energies, which will be difficult, very difficult for many to hold. And so this will give you the ability to allow this energy through the physical being of your body. Because as you know, you are more spirit than you are physical. But this will assist with that transference of the energies. Toward the end, we did some toning to be able to seal in this energy, so to say. We send you with our great love and our many blessings to continue to have the strength and courage to do this work, to shine your light out to the world, and to be. We love you. That's all I got. I think that was from Venus. I think that was Venusians. They really don't come through me very often. And that coding, like I've done that before, but I never really thought like, oh, who is that? Who is it? I haven't really asked like when I first started doing light language. And so I was just like, oh, it's galactic. Pick light language. But I really feel like that was Venusian. So there it is. All right, next.
Metarazu ashan nekurah tara ni shaharu Ela mahala nieha kasanzura na hakiwa amjahtarasa nikia kura ta njishikwe upirtanzakra tanjukura kikia mahasha. Nietura tanieshakara tanjukura niwe apshukura tanza. Etan jukura nima niechikura kai. Eshazula haye makanzana nietaram zukuraka rashasura shakikianahe mahala niwe kikiasha. Do you feel anything?
Yeah, it's beautiful energy.
Good.
You can't ask me right now because I'm still buzzing from mine. I can't tell. All right.
Joan, are you ready?
Sure. Hasyu kala hasike he nikituku ni hatate kete skula hana batito no to no hatina hatotu kuntu tu ala na atike to shishi 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 kutu ni shishi hihi. Namaste.
Did you get any translation or no? Yeah.
No.
You want to ask?
I was like, I'm getting so high.
You gotta ask. Ask.
Just have fun and have joy in your heart.
Well, that sounds like you.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, not only are you getting hot, but like your forehead is red too. It just looks pink. Either that or I'm just seeing like some aspect of the auric that's just like coming from you that I'm seeing. But that's what I don't know. Does anybody else see that too? Or is it just me?
Yeah, you
It's just like my face is like one big like
Pink. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it does look more pink.
Like your butt, like whoop.
Yeah.
I know, it's just like, oh my god, it's just fat right away.
All right. Next.
Do you want to go, Radha, or do you want me to go?
Okay, you go and then I'll go.
Okay, all right. Make sure to lower my volume so I don't blast blast people like I usually do. Te asiu ki a te ai a suko to e a te te ai a ki te ai a suko te ai a kuku a e te te ai e te a koto te a si ka ki a tiki te a koto a e te a ki a si a yo koti a tuku to ria e siki you are transmitting these higher energies or transmuting them. Suko te ai e te a tuku te ai te ai ki a si a go holding greater amounts within your being. Si a ki te a tutu e a siki te ai a koto e te ai a ha si a ki a ke to e a te ai kuku to a Kia sia tuku continue to allow them to flow within you. Sikutoya yi, kia sia ya kia ya kia tukutoya yi, let your body assimilate them. De kaya tu ya hi kia kahia titi ya titi kutoya tsikia. Kia sia ke ya kia yi, sikutoya yi, as you ascend in greater levels of consciousness, you are able to hold these energies with greater ease. Allow yourself to let go of all resistance and follow the path of your highest truth. Hiazia ki tu ya te ke kutu ya si ki te ya kutu te ya ti ya sukuki ya titi ya okua. Hiazia ki ya si ki to ya ye te hiazia ki ya ko hiazia ya ki great blessings from the Galactic Dragon Collectives. Ke ya tu ya titi ya ti ya kuko ya titi ya. Blessings.
Shunierata kara nirotuia pakaina na yetutuian ma ki tutuira to haira kanya itutuina maka to niara tahira ta ko unu huira paha hien nie uhur ta kai pai uinia da atai kaira tu huira mai te. Tui ka pai e nahara ka hera tahoro tohui ana maera tai shoro. Greetings. We are the goddesses. You may think of us as a collective similar to the collective of archangels, or similar to the collection of the elemental realm. So there are many, 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 many of us. We each have our different passions that we like to share at various times with various individuals while they are in the physical. And we come here today to talk to you about courage and strength, the divine feminine, and this energy that's coming in at this higher, more powerful frequency. It is meant to bring the leaders. And although it's divine feminine, there are many men who also carry this energy. And so we are here to balance out the masculine with the feminine. But it is time for this feminine energy to rise once more. As this channel has experienced, there has been much release from the energy of the collective for the divine feminine through transmutation, through this exact vessel. But she is not alone. There are others who do this work as well, of course. Of course. And we smile at the connection to the Pele card of the Goddess Tarot deck that Susan works with, because I currently am Pele and offering you the heat and fire to burn your intentions from within to without, from the etheric into the physical, connecting into this fire energy, allowing the stream to flow. And so asking you to connect in with your own breath, to dial your body into the frequency of the divine feminine goddess energy. The yellows, the blues, the hot white. the reds, connecting in with your own root. As you're connecting into this fire energy, into the red volcanic lava aspect of the fire, the heat of it as it flows, this will help to clear those energies from past lives that still sit residually within your body that have not been released or acknowledged. Finding opportunities to wear the color red, to connect with it more thoroughly, letting it burn off the lower frequencies so that you are able to sustain and hold the higher frequencies. Ah. And as the heat comes into your bodies, when you are allowing it to heal, cleanse, and clear, allow it. Strip down into your birthday suit if necessary. Soak yourself in cool water if necessary, to cool down the fire that burns within you, to find balance within your own system. It's a very physical, systematic time. Throughout this year, many will experience the changes. There will be more opportunities to connect in with your own gifts. Some of you are already beginning to experience this. Allow your heart to race. Feel it beating. Place your hand over your heart and feel the warmth of your own skin. Connect with the fire and the passion within. This is the time to be fired up. This is the time to be heated. To no longer accept those things that have been accepted for years. This is the time for change. But within the chaos, we want you to stay connected into your root chakras, into your balance. Let those old boiling bubbles release the steam into the air. As it cleanses and purifies. Find time to meditate with the flame. Connect in with your own flame, the fire, the light of God that burns deep within you. Let the white, hot, glowing embers, the sparks, come from your physical and out into the etheric to begin to clear your auric space. And then connect in with the love within your heart. Your power, your courage, your bliss, the joy and the freedom of who you are. Walk slowly as if you were stepping across the coals, barefooted, as many firewalkers do. And as you walk slowly, notice each step. Connected with the physical aspects of the body, while being consciously connected into your higher self. Because these higher energies make it easier and easier for you to hear your subconscious thoughts. Keep your chins high. Look side to side. Have awareness around you as to those things that may want to push you along, or as those things that want you to feel the fire and the heat. It is up to you to make your decision to go at your pace, from being controlled and within the breath of your own physical being. You have the power to acknowledge the pain and overcome it while you are connected in with your consciousness of knowing who and what you really are, and to allow the flow, just as you would allow the flow of the lava. Will you stand in its way? I think not. You are apt to move to the side and let it flow through and by and past you. Is there a boat that rides on the lava? There is not. It is a continuous flow. And we are asking you to not ride the lava. We are asking you to not stand to the side of the lava and watch it go by. We are asking you to be the lava. Be the flow. Be the fire that burns the things out of its way in order to reach these higher timelines and frequencies that are available to you. That is our message, but we are open for questions if you would like.
Hello, Pele. Um, yeah, earlier in our session tonight, I felt drawn to pull some goddess cards. I felt the goddesses calling to me, and here you are. And I pulled the card for you that is called Divine Passion. And it says, be honest with yourself. What is your heart's true desire? And it's about, yeah, just following what your inner calling is, or listening to your dreams, and not being afraid to follow your passions. So do you have any message for me as far as doing just that this year, especially as I start to expand and share my gifts more publicly in the world?
And isn't it interesting, your choice of words of what you want to do? That is your passion, to share your gifts, to be more public, to expand that energy out into the world.
Yeah, and I feel definitely this year is, feeling coming together with unity and community with others, that are of like vibration, that are drawn to our energies, are wanting to open up more themselves, and where we can just be the example of just the light and love that we are, and accepting our authentic truth will basically be an example to others to do the same, and to find that within themselves, the light and love that they are.
Beautifully said, goddess.
Yes.
I don't think we could have said it better. You are able to ignite your own flame and to follow the passion of your heart. You already are on this journey. It has already begun. And now you are ready to emblazon the trail, to light it up. And this is why you are being asked, and both of you are being guided, as are others, to create more of an outreach, to broaden and expand. And as you are broadening and expanding your energy will broaden and expand. Much to our delight.
Yes. Yeah, I'm starting to get excited about what is to come this year. I definitely feel, yeah, it's just the tip of the iceberg.
You will feel
For
that there are many more opportunities as you look into the depths and evaluate your self-channeling, the automatic writing that you are in tune with. We would like to tell you to write your directions for yourself. Connect in with Danu. And
Yeah,
she will give you.
and I also recently saw a picture that somebody had posted of Bridget. And when I did open up my deck of cards, I kind of flipped the deck over and there was Bridget's card right there. And I've been looking up like designs for Celtic knots, which I think she's associated with Celtic knots, and she holds like a flame as well, like in her hands. So I'm kind of in it, and I know her message is like, don't back down, stand your ground, kind of stand up for what you believe, in the
Her
world.
message pushes you forward. And Bridget and Danu, as you have connected in with the Ireland energy, the elemental
Yes.
beings, gods and goddesses therein, they're grateful for your work. And so they are coming forward for the group to step forward more passionately with this
Yeah,
fire in your heart.
and I was the Celtic god Angus of love and relationships, or at least I connected with that myself in my own channeling about 2 years
Yes, a
ago.
little bit more on the masculine side. And so we are reaching out to you to connect in more on the feminine side. So he is able to bring you messages as well, of course.
Or
Of
bringing
course, you have
the
many who
balance.
have the guidance that they can support you in whatever decisions that you make. We would say for your future journeys that as you come together, that you have prayerful intent and remember to call on us. We are always with you, the goddesses. It is a matter of you asking for what it is you would like support with on that particular occasion, or for that particular conversation, or for that particular moment.
Yeah, I definitely feel being called to this like monthly women's empowerment group. And I feel like maybe that might be one of my first
You are being called.
speaking engagements.
You are
Is
being
at that.
called because you are meant to bring your light.
Yeah,
So
I
you are
loved
getting
everyone.
into the physical, you are getting into the physical aspect of analyzing what should I do, what should I say? But we say to you, you are there to bring your goddess energy and your light. So simply by having the intention of expanding your heart and your light before you go, will benefit not only yourself in the learning of what you decide to bring forward, because it is, of course, your decision while you're creating what you want to create, the experience that you want to have in your growth. But the reality of the traveling in this journey to meet with these women is to help bring your light so that they also may begin to find their path, their courage, and their own lights within their hearts, the healing that they will need to journey on. And we call it the journey because healing is simply an aspect of the journey. The realization and the acknowledgement of what it is that needs to be released allows it to flow into the release. So it is the journey.
Beautiful. Thank you for that message. David, Sandra, do you have a question for Pele? Goddess Pele?
I think that needs to go in a mug right there. Healing is an aspect of the journey. That was so deep.
Thank you. We're pleased to share our words with you today. We have a message for you.
Oh, yay. Thank you.
You have done much of your work en route on your journey, but there is the child within that cries out. And now you, as the woman that you are in the position to offer this child comfort. And our guidance for you is to think on those times where you felt scared, alone, abandoned, critical of oneself, unloving of oneself, with, we'll say, low self-talk. Some may call it low self-esteem. This information is not just for you, but for many that will be listening. But for you and for them, write down these moments. What you find will be an experience is a release. You may find tears. You may find laughter that that was silly. Why was I afraid of that? Now that I look back in hindsight, 2020 clear vision. But the reason that we want you to write these moments down is so that you can take each one individually, one by one, and bring yourself there in a meditation or simply in the focused attention of it. You may take your list and separate them individually, write it down, focus just on that one occasion. And then as your adult woman self, you can go back and pray for that child, the inner child of yourself, who, when you look back and see a photo, you would say, who is that child? That is not me now. I am me now. This is how I look now. So that child has a different energy and vibration and frequency that you as an adult can now offer consoling love and guidance to, giving them back their own power, that they have it within themselves to overcome it. Because you've already had the overcoming. But this will help the inner child heal. And as you help this inner child heal, you therefore are giving yourself your own power back. And then when you are done, you may take this note to self and put it to the flame, send it to the heavens, and be thankful in gratitude for the goddesses that assisted you with releasing. And if you call on me, Pele, I will be there to emblazon the release as the smoke wafts up into the heavens, giving joy and glory and peace. And that is our message for you and those that will be watching later.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You are most welcome, beloved. You have the flame within you. You have the flame. We encourage all that will be watching to find the bonfire, the fireplace, the candle. Even if it is simply on a video, it will suffice. But the preference is to be into a flame that you can feel the heat. If it's a candle, rub your hands over it and ask for the purity of the fire to come to you in clearing and healing what needs to be healed within. It does not have to be something known, as many of you have many past lives that you have no notion of exactly what would be coming up for clearing. Because often in these lives, you choose to be the opposition and not the benefactor. For the sake of experiencing what is the bad so that I know what is the good. And you go on these journeys with your soul families and your contracts. As you take these roles of opposition for one another in order to help the soul grow. In the never-ending learning and expansion of what is. We leave you with one last thought. The explosion and expansion of the volcanic eruption. Some of you may need to erupt for the release. And as the goddess and some of the other warrior goddesses would say as well, to find yourself into a solitary place to be able to yell and scream the explosion that needs to come out. It is a self journey, but it will allow your energy to flow more freely. Allowing what you've been holding in your field that can turn into dis-ease. Ensure that you are connecting in with your earth star and sending love to each of your chakras, allowing this fire to burn within you. And then when the lava is cool and dry, stand on top of these black rocks. Stand on top of this ash. If you have burnt away anything that you've sent the smoke into the arms of Source to be able to release and smooth out this energy, put this ash into the ground and stand on it in victory. Because you are meant to be victorious. And it is okay and acceptable to allow the quaking from within to assist with the release, if that is what comes. Are there any further questions at this time?
I believe we are complete unless David has any.
I love you.
Thank you. I love you as well.
I was living in Hawaii. I came to visit one of the volcanoes and gave a gift.
It was received. And you took the energy of us with you. Unbeknownst to you, the fire is within. Just call upon it. Hotuhianyara kai arata iamahi shishuama kiwo no horotu akahiana mara tatuirana kahira tahai shitutuira mara ko tuhirana kai tai nuhurata pai tukuina mai kihiuna harata pohoyana kahina ho tatadai chistutukuyana ma Tuoro no koia pahe ko na hera to kapayena.
Hope.
Our great, great blessings are upon you. We look upon you with our love. Let your hearts be filled with the fire that burns so deeply within you that the Creator Himself, herself, have provided to you for your journeys. Aho.
Mataru tsukura kaisha.
Koronarata iuhu namaha. We are complete. I'm still kind of buzzed out.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I love Pele's energy.
She's
Yeah,
intense.
it's interesting because she, right at the end, I wasn't getting, because I thought, oh man, I'm gonna start sweating and like want to disrobe, but that heat didn't come right until the end. And that shaking energy, like I was having that a lot in the summer. It was like May, June, July, August, and then it started to like lessen. And it's come back a couple of times in meditations, but I know that it's always to move energy for clearing. And so, and I kind of laugh because I'm like, I liken it a little bit to like a seal when he's like moving that energy and Elohim are there and working with him, that he'll get those like the whole physical body shakes. And I was like, oh, I feel it coming on. I feel it coming on. Like my ego was like kind of off to the side, and then you can't control it. It just, when it comes, it comes. And so it just kind of started to shake that energy through. And I feel like the shaking of the energy while I was channeling Pele was her connecting in with the energies of the people that will be watching this video at a later date, and that so it wasn't just my energy that was being cleared. It was like this group energy that was like being cleared through my physical shaking in the body. So that was very interesting. And now I'm just like buzzing, like my whole body is just like buzzing all over. So that's always fun.